Have you ever felt overwhelmed by fear, unsure of how to face life's challenges? The good news is, faith can help us overcome any fear that comes our way. Fear is something every one of us experiences at some point in our lives. Whether it's fear of the unknown, fear of failure, or fear of loss, it can paralyze us and make us feel helpless. But as Catholics, we are reminded time and time again that faith in God is the antidote to fear. Let's take a deeper look at the role faith plays in overcoming fear, and how we can rely on God's promises to guide us through life's storms. 1. Faith brings peace in the midst of fear. In the Gospel of Matthew, we hear the story of Jesus calming the storm. When his disciples were terrified during a fierce storm, Jesus said to them, "Why are you afraid, O you of little faith?" Matthew 8 verse 26. In the midst of our fears, faith brings peace. When we trust in God's power and His love for us, we can face any storm with a heart at rest. Faith does not mean we won't experience fear, but it means that we do not let fear control us. We know that God is always with us, guiding and protecting us. 2. Faith reminds us of God's promises. In times of fear, it's easy to forget the promises that God has made to us. But the Scriptures are full of reminders that God is with us always, even in our darkest moments. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." God promises to be with us through every trial, giving us the strength to overcome our fears. When we remember these promises, our faith helps us hold on to hope, even when fear tries to take hold. 3. Faith transforms our perspective. Fear often comes from focusing on what is out of our control, what might happen, or what could go wrong. But faith transforms our perspective. In 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, we are told, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear but of power and love and self-control." When we embrace faith, we see that God is in control of all things. Our fears become opportunities for growth, as we trust God more deeply and rely on His strength. With faith, we understand that God works all things for the good of those who love Him, Romans 8 verse 28. 4. Faith gives us courage to face the unknown. One of the greatest fears we face is the fear of the unknown. We fear what lies ahead, and uncertainty can paralyze us. But faith allows us to face the unknown with courage. In the Gospel of Mark 5 verse 36, Jesus says, "Don't be afraid, just believe." When we place our trust in God, we know that He holds the future, and we can move forward in faith. It's not about knowing what will happen, but about trusting that God will guide us every step of the way. 5. Faith connects us to the strength of Christ. Ultimately, the strength to overcome fear doesn't come from ourselves, it comes from Christ. In Philippians 4 verse 13, we are reminded, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Christ Himself faced the ultimate fear, death on the cross, and yet He trusted fully in His Father's will. His example shows us that, through faith, we can overcome any fear. When we unite ourselves to Christ, we are empowered to face life's challenges with the same courage and trust that He showed. Conclusion. Fear is a natural part of life, but it does not have to control us. Through faith, we can face our fears with peace, courage, and strength, knowing that God is always with us. His promises are true, and He will never leave us. Let us hold fast to our faith, knowing that with God by our side, we can overcome anything that comes our way.